What would happen if you did just 5 minutes of 360 breathing every single day? After 40, your body loses muscle a little faster each year. Recovery slows down so the dull ache in your lower back stays longer. Most men try to solve it with harder evening workouts or skipping carbs altogether. The minimum effective fix is a 10-minute walk right after the last bite. Energy drops earlier in the day because your core and breathing patterns have weakened. These changes are not from laziness. They are the new rules your body now follows. After 40, your body loses muscle quicker and recovers slower than before. Most guys answer by adding long cardio sessions and slashing calories while forcing extra gym time. These punishing routines often leave the lower back stiff and energy drained by evening. Within 2 weeks, the extra effort leads to burnout and complete quitting. Research shows the fix is less random grind and more precise daily actions that match how the body actually works now. 5 minutes of 360 breathing each day activates deep core muscles without joint stress or extra time. After 40, many men breathe only into their chest because years at a desk have tightened the ribcage. True. 360 breathing pushes air into every side of the lower ribs, so the diaphragm drops fully on each inhale. Shallow chest breathing keeps the deep core muscles turned off, while 360 breathing wakes them up with every breath. The transverse abdominis and multifidus wrap the spine and fire automatically when the ribs expand evenly in every direction. 5 minutes of this pattern each morning teaches the ribs to move again without any equipment or floor space. The lower back stops gripping because the diaphragm now shares the work of stabilizing the spine. Start seated with your spine neutral and both feet planted on the floor. Place your hands so your fingers meet at the front of your ribs and thumbs wrap toward your spine. Inhale slowly through the nose so the ribs expand forward, sideways, and backward into your hands. Exhale through the mouth as if fogging a mirror, letting the ribs return without slumping. Repeat this full cycle for 5 minutes, pausing only when you need to reset posture. Feel for equal outward pressure on every part of your hands so the breath stays three-dimensional. Skip the shallow upper chest pattern most men default to after years at a desk. Finish the 5 minutes. Stand and notice how your torso feels more stable before you move into the rest of your day. You sit upright and spend 5 minutes guiding each breath into your lower back, sides, and front ribs. This keeps the spine neutral, while the deep core muscles around the lumbar area activate with every cycle. By day 2, the morning stiffness that usually locks your lower back begins to loosen after the session. On day 4, you stand from your desk and walk without the usual forward lean or guarded steps. By day 5, the constant low-grade tension along your lumbar muscles drops enough that you notice it during normal movement. At the end of the week, you rise from bed and move without the sharp catch that used to stop you for several seconds. By day 14, the daily 5 minutes of 360 breathing have strengthened the full ribcage expansion. Your diaphragm now travels farther in every direction with each breath. This motion wakes up the transverse abdominis and other deep stabilizers that support the spine. As a result, the shoulders settle into a natural pulled-back position without any conscious effort. The forward slump from years at a desk begins to reverse on its own. Your chest opens slightly, and breathing feels easier during normal daily activities. This small shift cuts strain on the neck and lower back within the first 2 weeks. The men who keep the habit stand taller with less stiffness because they train the right muscles consistently. If you're over 40, afternoon crashes arrive earlier and hit harder than they used to. Most men reach for another coffee or energy drink, which only masks the problem and wrecks sleep later. 5 minutes of 360 breathing changes the equation by teaching your diaphragm to pull full oxygen into every part of the lungs. You sit tall, place hands around your ribs, and breathe so the entire torso expands on every inhale. Days 1 through 7, the sharpest morning fog lifts because oxygen delivery improves and resting heart rate drops. By day 14, the 3 o'clock slump shrinks because cortisol regulation improves and natural energy stays available longer. On day 21, you notice you skipped the second coffee and still finished the workday with steady focus. Men who keep energy past 40 use small targeted habits instead of grinding harder, and Coach Otis builds the exact plan for your body and schedule. By day 30, the 360 breathing has rebuilt the breathing pattern your desk job flattened. Each 5-minute session trains the diaphragm and intercostals to move the entire rib cage instead of just the belly. The repeated full expansion loosens the tight lower back and hip flexors that once limited rotation. Morning stiffness fades because the core now stabilizes the spine automatically during normal motion. Sleep quality improves and next day soreness drops because better oxygenation speeds tissue repair. 2 focused strength days now feel enough because daily breathing keeps joints and energy levels higher. The cumulative effect is a body that moves and recovers like it did 10 years earlier without extra gym time. You don't need more willpower. Coach Otis builds the exact science-backed plan for your body and schedule. Most men over 40 try to fix declining energy with longer gym sessions. The extra volume only increases lower back stiffness and leaves them more tired. 360 breathing trains the diaphragm to expand the entire rib cage on every breath. 5 minutes each morning, you breathe in through the nose so the front, sides, and back of the ribs all move outward. Within 7 days, the constant low back tightness when standing from a chair begins to ease. By day 14, your resting posture improves because the deep core stabilizers now fire without conscious effort. 2 short strength sessions plus daily breathing now produce more progress than 5 exhausting workouts. Coach Otis builds the exact 5-minute breathing protocol and 2-lift schedule that fits your body and calendar. After 40, your diaphragm shortens and breathing turns shallow without you noticing. 5 minutes of deliberate 360 breathing forces air into the sides and back of the rib cage. You perform the drill once after waking before any other movement. By day 7, the constant lower back tightness that appears when standing up begins to loosen. At 2 weeks, your deep core stays engaged during normal sitting so shoulders stop rounding forward. By day 30, the mid-afternoon crash shortens because better oxygenation reduces cortisol spikes. The same research shows 2 focused strength days outperform 5 random gym visits for men over 40. Coach Otis builds the exact sequence of these micro-habits around your current mobility and daily schedule. You don't need more willpower. You need the right plan. And that's exactly what Coach Otis builds for you. A simple, science-backed plan made for your body, your schedule, and your life after 40.